G'day humanoid life forms, Chewie here. In this video I'm going to be discussing how our government is getting rid of the Department of Arts and some of the possible ramifications on our society. In this climate that we're in at the moment, where the media is solely focused on one thing, the bushfires, the effects of the bushfires, global warming, pretty important issues, no denying that at all. Hey bud. Now, as you all know, I am a musician. A self-proclaimed musician maybe, but yeah, definitely a musician. I work most weekends doing gigs. This is one of the venues that I play about once a month. It's called the Winston Hotel in Winston Hills, or the Winstow if you're a local. I get paid to sing and play guitar. Whether you call that a professional, whether that's your definition or not, that's what I do. Our government, in their so-called wisdom, has now decided to cut down their government departments from 18 down to 15. And one of the departments that's being culled or merged into another department, I can't remember the name of the department, but I'll put it in up here somewhere. Something to do with communications and road work, or something ridiculous. So the government department for the arts will be no longer. What are your thoughts on that? What would your life be without art, without music, without things that are visually pleasing, like television and movies that have an abundance of art? The other art I'm really enjoying is photography. Now, I've never, actually I'll tell a lie, I was once involved in a project that had government backing, that was given a government grant to perform to the public. I was not the organiser of said thing, just one of the contributors to the ideas and the music. So what are your thoughts on our government deciding that art isn't important enough to fund anymore, or at least enough to fund in its own department? I'll put some statistics in this video here. Nice bike, I love Triumphs. I think they are my favourites. A Triumph Rocket 3 is in my future. I want to be Arnold in the Terminator. I want to ride a Rocket 3. There are a lot of arguments to suggest that a society that does not value art is not a healthy and productive society. And that a society that embraces the arts also embraces other aspects of society that lead people to be happier and more productive and generally, yeah, happier, more tolerant and understanding, a more capable, a more empathetic society. Once again, I'll put some actual statistics and data in this video to support what I'm saying. What are your thoughts? Should the government cut funding to the arts? Or should we be investing in the art, in a society of empathy, of intelligence, of culture, of refinement, of a bit of class? I'm not saying I have any of those things, please. I'm not putting myself on any pedestal. I'm just a member of this society with lots and lots of questions. Why aren't we being pioneers and leaders in this world? What's the hidden agenda here? Because surely there is one. Abolishing the arts is just another step into a fascist society where we just swallow and accept the bureaucratic bullshit that the leaders and the government, we're just meant to swallow all of their bullshit and accept it. The Beatles wrote a song in the 60s called Revolution. I think we need a revolution now. An intellectual revolution. A revolution of intelligence. A revolution of forward thinking. Alright, that was pretty deep, meaningful and pretty heavy. I hope I can find the right statistics in this video to sort of get you to think about some of these issues. These are pretty serious issues, things that affect not only our current generation, but future generations. I'm a father of children, and I'd like to think that if they choose to breed and have children, that those humans will be looked after, that they have a country that they can be proud of. But when it comes to some of the decisions that the powers over the last 20, more the last 30 years especially have made, makes it harder and harder to say, yeah, I'm proud to be an Australian. We eat meat and we burn coal. We dig gas out of the earth. When's it going to end? When will we wake up? Alright people, you know the drill. I'm going to end it here as I look at the sun that's just shrouded with cloud and smoke. Until next time, you know the drill. Be good to each other. Let's try and be good to this earth that we all have to share. Chewie out. Peace. Yeah, just on a side note, Dick Smith released a very interesting video about how a couple of travel companies online are skimming money out of Australia because we're too lazy to search properly using the internet. I'll link that video down below as well. Have a look at that, it's very, very interesting. Alright, see ya.